Hello to you all. Hello, everyone. I think there is an error for the Facebook link. I have no idea, but okay, we're gonna proceed on with the YouTube only, I think. Okay, let's start. นะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะ I pay respect to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. So hello everyone. Let's meet again every Thursday, and I'm gonna actually have to wait. Miki ค่ะ Okay, so let's start.
Hi.
Okay. So today I'm gonna start with the sutra first. Okay. Today we have the audience. Oh, so maybe you're gonna start first, okay? I'm not quite sure that we have discussed about this sutra or not, but I think I'm familiar with this because I don't know that I have Thai Dhamma talk or the English Dhamma talk. So anyway, so we're gonna, revise it again if we have done it in the past. Okay, so today's topic is about don't be struck by the second arrow, and then we're gonna read the sutra and then we have the Dhamma discussion. Okay, and we here with Ajarn NoNie.
สวัสดีค่ะ I just come from Lampun province.
โอเคเดี๋ยวก็จะเริ่มนะคะ Okay, so we start with the sutra, right? I have attached the links to you so you can read. It's from the Samyutta Nikaya, number 636.6. It's called Sala Sutra or an arrow. Okay, so the first one, the Buddha said, an unlearned ordinary person feels pleasant, painful, and neutral feelings. A learned noble disciple also feels the same, pleasant, painful, and neutral feelings. Then the Buddha said, what then is the difference between, no, this is not the Buddha. The disciple asked, what is the difference between a learned noble disciple and ordinary unlearned person? We all, the beings, right? We have the three feelings, right?
Yes.
Pleasant, painful, and then neutral feelings. But there is the difference between a learned noble disciple and an ordinary unlearned. So learned and unlearned person. Then the Buddha said, when an unlearned ordinary person experiences painful physical feelings, they sorrow and wail and lament, beating their breast and falling into confusion. They experience two feelings, physical and mental. So, so this means the first arrow is the painful feelings to the physical, to the body.
The body, yeah.
And the second arrow is, it means the arrow to the mind, the mental,
the mind, yeah.
affect
the
mind.
mental, the mind, yeah. The feelings.
Yes, so an unlearned person, when they have a painful feelings, they feel sorrow, wail, and then the Buddha said he got struck by the second arrow. In the same way, when an unlearned ordinary person experiences painful physical feelings, they sorrow and wail and lament, beating their breast, right? When they are touched by painful feeling, they resist it. It's normal for us, right? When we have, the painful feelings, then we tend to resist. We tend, I don't want to feel this way.
Sometimes you lie to yourself to avoid the true
Yes,
feeling.
to avoid the feelings. The underlying tendency for repulsion towards painful feelings underlies that. So when you resist, you don't like it, right? So then there is the tendency for repulsion, for anger, right?
Yep.
When touched by painful feelings, they look forward to enjoying sensual pleasures. Why is that? Because an unlearned ordinary person doesn't understand any escape from painful feelings apart from sensual pleasures. Since they look forward to enjoying sensual pleasures, the underlying tendency to greed for pleasant feelings underlies that. So when they resist, the painful feelings, right? And then they tend to look forward to enjoying sensual pleasures instead as the way to escape from the, like the painful feelings. So there is the underlying tendency for greed. That is what the Buddha said. And then they don't truly understand feelings' origin, ending, gratification, drawback, and escape. The underlying tendency to ignorance about neutral feelings underlies that. So it leads to the underlying tendency for ignorance. So now we have the repulsion, greed, ignorance. So it's lopa, tosa, and then moha, or the word anger. Hatred, what is that? Desire and ignorance or delusion. If they feel a pleasant feeling, they feel it attached. If they feel a painful feeling, they feel it attached. If they feel a neutral feeling, they feel it attached. They call an unlearned ordinary person who is attached to rebirth, old age, and death, to sorrow, lamentation, pain, sadness, and distress, who is attached to suffering, I say. So this is what the Buddha talk about, the ordinary unlearned noble unlearned disciple. Unlearned disciple. So when there is the painful physical feelings, right, it's just like the first arrow that strike you, and then when an unlearned person, they have the sorrow, they're gonna feel sorrow, right? And then try to resist. And when you try to resist, you don't accept the truth as it really is, as they really are. So you have the underlying tendency for repulsion. And then when you try to escape, right, when you resist, you try to escape, and then you look forward to enjoying sensual pleasures because you think it's the way to escape from the painful feeling. So there is the underlying tendency for greed. And when you don't know about the cause, like the root, why it's happened like this, something like that. So there's a tendency for ignorance. And when you feel anything pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral, you feel attached to that feeling.
Yes.
So this is for the ordinary unlearned person. So now we're gonna talk briefly to the, on the contrary, to the learned noble disciple. The Buddha said, when a learned noble disciple experiences painful physical feelings, they don't sorrow or wail or lament, beating their breast and falling into confusion. They experience one thing, one feeling, physical only, not mental. Because even the Buddha, even the Arahant, they all have feelings anyway, because they still
have feeling, yes.
Still have feelings. So, but they have only one arrow, physical feelings, but not two mental, painful feeling. It's like a person who is struck with an arrow, but was not struck with a second one. That person would experience the feeling of one arrow. In the same way, when a learned noble disciple experiences painful physical feelings, they don't sorrow. They experience one feeling, physical, not mental. When they are touched by painful feeling, they don't resist it. So when they don't resist it, so they accept, the things, that the sense, the feelings that it's just normal for human being to have a feeling. So they just accept the truth. So when they accept it, don't try to resist it. So there is no underlying tendency for repulsion. And then when it's touched by painful feeling, they don't look forward to enjoying sensual pleasures, because a learned noble disciple understands and escape from painful feeling apart from sensual pleasures. That they have the knowledge that there's many ways apart from except the sensual pleasure. Since they don't look forward to enjoying sensual pleasures, there's no underlying tendency to greed for pleasant feelings. They truly understand feelings' origin, ending, gratification, drawback, and escape. There's no underlying tendency to ignorance about neutral feeling. If they feel a pleasant feeling, painful feeling, or neutral feeling, they feel it detached. So they know that, okay, it's not good to attach to it, and then they know they have a true understanding, so they know, and then detached from all the feelings that arise. They are called a learned noble disciple is detached from rebirth, old age, death, from sorrow, lamentation, pain, sadness, and distress, who is detached from suffering, the Buddha said. This is the difference between a learned noble disciple and unlearned person. And then the Buddha have the verse first. A wise and learned person isn't affected by feelings of pleasure and pain. This is the great difference in skill between the wise and the ordinary. So this is, it's normal for us to feel the, both pleasure and pain, but we don't, for the wise and learned person, they won't be affected by feeling. A learned person who has appraised the teaching discerns this world and the next. Desirable things don't disturb their mind, nor are they repelled by the undesirable. Both favoring and opposing are cleared and end, they are no more. Knowing the stainless, sorrowless state, they who have gone beyond rebirth understand rightly. So this is what the Buddha talked about, the arrow, the first one and the second one. I'm not sure that the last time that we have the Dhamma discussion, we talk about this sutra or not, but I think I'm familiar, but yeah. Anyway.
Something like before New Year.
Yeah, something
Kind
like that. So, why I brought this up, because the last time that I had a Dhamma discussion, I talk about the karma. The karma that is about intention, and I point out about habitual karma, ajinna karma, that they are the actions that you habitually, constantly performed, during your life. That is very important, because sometimes people don't really think of it as important. We always think like, okay, you have to think the good thing, you have to speak the good things, and you have to act accordingly, but you don't really concerned about the mind that much. Because last time I talked about this one too, actions made through the mind, the Buddha said, create the most consequences. And then I think there's someone asked, like, why the actions performed through the mind create more consequences than the actions through body or through speech. And then there's explanation that before we speak, before we do anything, it has to come through the mind, right? You have to think, maybe think first and then you speak bad words. You think first and then you do bad things, and then after that, and then you have to, people still think like, okay, I did that and it's kind of bad, and then you think of it over and over again. And actually, when you think about the bad deeds, bad actions that you have done, it's actually creating the new karma and it's the habitual actions that is kind of dangerous if you don't know about this thing, right? And then, oh, I feel bad that I hurt. Oh, sorry, I feel bad that I hurt that person. I hit the. You repeat the actions in the past over and over in your mind,
Yes.
and that is considered the new habitual actions. So this is why I brought up this topic that okay, don't be struck by the second arrow again. In terms of, in this sutra, the Buddha talk about okay, the physical painful feelings.
Yep.
This is the first arrow. The second one is the mental painful feelings. But normally, even we don't do anything, we just think. Sometimes people, not sometimes, most of the time people think about, the bad thing that have done in the past. And that is just like the second arrow that, hit you over and over again. So in Abhidhamma, they said like, it's good for you to feel sorry for your past actions. It's good that you know that is bad, but it's good for you as well to remind yourself that the past is in the past. You know that is bad. So now, from now on, I will try to make amends. I'll try to be a good person. I know what is good. I know what is bad. So now I'm gonna be a good person. I'm gonna do, good speech, good actions, and then good thought, good thinking, and then move on. Don't look back with repulsion. Don't look back with sadness. But if you want to look back, you just look back and then learn from that past experience. Learn, get the lesson from that.
Yeah.
And then you can look back with the gratitude as well, that okay, at least I passed that, bad experiences. And then you have to move on. That's why I bring up this topic.
Yeah, I want to say something about this. Like, because somehow when you want to try to move on or something, you forget the most of the important thing is to forgive yourself. You're just like, sometimes it's all the experience, all the things happen in your life is the thing for you to learn the truth in that time, in that part. But you rethought again by present, you feel like, oh, I shouldn't do it, I shouldn't do that. You feel like you feel bad about yourself. But at least you should say like you say gratitude, like thank you, yes, this happened, yeah, I done it, and then once I get, yeah, this is my experience, and I forgive myself to move on because I don't want to stuck in that memory forever. And also the points of your life, but we live in the world with the technology, with the education and everything to touch us to think, to use the brain. It's not just the heart to feel. But that's why sometimes, like, usually we think before we speak, but actually we feel it. We can think after, and then we can manage the word to speak. I think we can use that process better because you not lie to yourself when you have the feeling inside, but you can decorate or adapt the word to be nicer, but same meaning. You not lie to yourself to communication to other people as well. Because the problem is sometimes when you uh I feel it, but my brain think about this because of this person or this position or this that is you're not sincere to yourself and you're not sincere to that person. You have like a double lie to yourself and that person, and the message and the way to communication is gone wrong. Like okay, I share my experience last night. I have a workshop in Lamphun. That's why I came here late a bit. Sorry, and I have a workshop with a crystal thinking bowl, and a few other my students and the people in the class they have heart chakra problems because many of them like, did not earnest and not sincere with their heart themselves. They keep lying because they love another people, they care another people so much more than them, and they always got the eye from other people, look back to themselves, to say to themselves to be like I want to be a good person in their eye. I want everybody to see me and to saw me to meet me and that I'm a good person. I'm a good person. You have that in your mind, but sometimes you become a fake because you want to keep that image by lying your profile inside you to show up on outside, like on the social media platform and everything. That's why make everybody receive the wrong meaning or wrong real communication way you want to show the world. Actually, the way you want to show to yourself, first start to be honest to yourself. Understand yourself what you feel. And before you communication, you can use the filter of thought to decorate some word to manage the things to be positive and mean like something to hear in the good way. So that it is process is the way to living to share with many people but how to live together. You not lie to yourself, you not get hurt also because that time I be honest already. Yeah, because some people they feel like why they have done some many mistake or many things they couldn't forgive themselves because that time go back to that time they didn't honest to themselves and they do something because of people or atmosphere or anything force them to be this good image to be like that. That's why the way they have to react, the way to show up that must to be to please other society, please everyone, but not about yourself. That's why this is most many people like my student, my client, they're stuck in this because they couldn't forgive themselves because that time I should do this, I should do that. Like, yeah, you can do. But now that's the past. You learn from your mistake and then forgive yourself because you not have time machine to go back to fix in that day. No possible. So just like, okay, thank you. This happened. I learned. I understand. I have to learn from the wrong way. Mistake first until I feel what is the right way and suit you to live in today and for tomorrow and in the future. So this is like how we live should live like this. I just say that because Buddha first step like they want you to be earnest to yourself, to everyone. Like Buddha, he doesn't have any like filter to be you are the king of this kingdom. I have to speak this language to you or anything. He just say what he feel. But the way he teaches like is the truth. But the truth you cannot run away from the truth. They I can accept that. They have to accept that because they have no choice. But Buddha have smart way because he, have a wisdom to use the right word to make people feel calm or anything like a example Onkuliman, no? Like the guy who like keep cut the thumb of the people, something like that. He said, "I stopped already, and how about you? Do you not stop? Hmm? Just simple word, and he like, I got it. you know, like, yeah, sometimes just say what you feel, but think a little bit, adapt a little bit to be nice and communication, and at least you release. You not have things keep on your chest, right? Yeah, it's gonna be easy to forgive yourself also. Even you do the truth, but you do something right, but can be wrong to someone, but still right to yourself. Just accept that and move on.
I think this is very interesting because when you learn the Buddha's words, like in the sutra or the discourse, you can feel like it's very easy. If you follow it, it's very
Mm-hmm.
easy. You just
Mm-hmm.
learn that oh, this is the feelings arise. Is not permanent. It's
Mm-mm.
impermanent, right? It's
Mm-mm.
transient, and just let it pass.
Mm.
People can have the bad memory, have the bad thinking, bad speech, bad action, but it's just normal because we're not the arahant yet.
Mm.
So we just like we can keep practicing what you have done, bad things in the past, just let it go. But people nowadays that I've talked, it's just like they just keep bringing the bad things in the past, over and over, and that is not good way for you to live. You cannot live with your past because you now live in the present moment.
Mm-mm.
You just live in the present moment, and if you follow the words of the Buddha, it's very easy. And as Ajarn NoNie said, like now people tend to have many filters,
Mm-mm.
many expectations about the society,
Mm.
and when you have many filters, so it's sometimes it's for them the thing is it's hard for you to accept and then detach,
Mm.
accept the things, the true feelings, and then just let it go, just let it go. It's very hard because maybe maybe they have like filters, expectations, and they have to live up to the image that they have created in the
Mm,
society, something like
mm,
that.
mm,
But that is not the way that the Buddha taught us.
mm-hmm.
Mm.
Like, but sometimes you have another filter to lie to yourself again about like, I forgive him already. You can be like this feeling, but you lie to yourself again, like I forgive, but inside, like, no, no, but in front of everyone, oh, I forgive him already. You have that feeling for sure. But like, if your heart do not feel that, take some time, but not focus to them, because time gone by, the time will heal, time will make you unlock, time to make you have new journey, new experience, and make you let strong that part of memory or focus that part, and you can forget easily. Sometimes you need time to help you to forgive someone also, and then you don't need to lie to yourself. Yeah. And one more thing that this is what I feel like Buddha's testing us about the level of Sodaban, Sakitakami, Anakami, Orahan. Sometimes if we feel like, oh, we're not this level yet, we don't, or everything is assumption of Atta. We just like, we are the same plane, we are the same as Buddha, everyone the same. Buddha just have knowledge who was create this knowledge to sharing to everyone about more than 2500 years ago, so that's what he done. So what we learn from him until now and what we can adapt to our life, but not to be attached or stuck to be like, oh, must to be this position, must to be, I have to practice meditation, I have to do good merit, good karma, offering food to my, or because I want to be the state of a sodaban, I want to. I think, okay, you think too much, you want too much, you dream too much, and you need too much. This is all like gilet, and all atta. But just like go as a simple level and learn and live life by present. This is so simple. In the past, the thing happened. Oh, experience, understand, okay. And then cannot forgive this person. Okay, take some time. I will. And then I can forgive him today. Good luck. So I move on. I'm not. He says we live in ordinary day or ordinary life. Like should be like it in the daily life, because you don't need to carry the past or anything, and you don't carry the thing. You have expectation in the Buddhism way. We just learn for know yourself, what are you doing, and what is you care about yourself, about what your true feeling. To love yourself with loving kindness and to be kind. After you kind, you earnest, you happy with yourself. You have a lot, you have so much. Now time to share to other people. It's like a Pombihan four, Pombihan see, like you do it to everyone when you can. But when you can, you ubeka, you just like stay with yourself. I can be sorry, I want to be introvert mode to heal myself, to understand myself. And after, okay, I'm ready, I'm good. Yeah. But the first person, the main important is about you. Feel it, not thinking. Because we're thinking too much. We don't need to think, because we learn in the school everything. They train to us to use the brain to think, have to be this process, this theory, this number, this stage, everything. We have that program in mind. But sometimes it's contrast with your heart, because of the brain working and control the heart. Try to control the heart. And after the heart feel like insecure, uncomfortable, everything is gonna be hurt yourself. Gonna be some traumas or anything. Because you make the brain try to remember your trauma and keep repeat you again and again to keep hurting yourself. I see many people as like, oh, too many come to me with this case, like, huh? I feel like, okay. The first thing I said, don't try to not think, try to feel more and talk to yourself. How do you feel? What did you feel today? What did you feel this present, this moment? What is pop up on your mind? Try to discuss with this person, and don't think about other people, what they think, what they care, anything. You just shut everything and focus on here. It's not happen, oh, I think if that person is, no, 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 no. For you, it's not selfish thing, it's about love yourself in the right way. You need to work on yourself in the first place. When anything happen in your mind, everything affect you, talk to yourself how you feel, and you feel good or you feel bad. and you can make a next step, make a move, or you just like, yeah, and I need space, I need time to heal myself first. You need to work on yourself in the first place. After you can live in a balanced way. Like a Buddha said, is everything so simple. And that's why he, okay, leave everyone and go to find a nice tree to sitting and meditation, because he need to work on himself until he got everything he ready. Like, okay, it's time to share. He just work on his project. That's not what we learn from him. The thing you want to start to follow the Buddha, I think you should first start in the first way when you watch the Siddhartha Prince. You will get on his journey, like more detail, more try to imagination, or try to visiting India. So I live in India almost 6 years. I feel like I got it why he become Buddha, so like try open mind, learn, and try to understand in that journey, and that how his travel and his adventure, and then look in what he taught in the same time. After you comparing the life in here and there, and like you might see something more special from what you have with your daily life. India is incredible anyway. So yeah. And also we stay in present but work on yourself. We come alone, die alone. Yeah, important. Your home. Yeah. Loving kindness to yourself every day.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yesterday, so like all the class, like I said, oh my god, because when I do like a crystal ball with the heart chakra, the effect to everyone, the frequency telling me like, they lie to themselves, they keep lying, they not say the truth, because they want to do, oh, I want to do, I have to do white lie for my mom, for my dad, for anything. But anyway, because you think for them, yeah, instead of yourself, think for yourself, but you think for them, come back to yourself. How they gonna feel if they say that? How they saw me like this? What they gonna be? You imagination too much. You think too much. Why you have to think about that? Because you stuck in your atta, your ego. Like, I'm like this. I must to be like this. This is the fake create the thing to let the people see you, and I expect them to see me to be like this. I would like example. Oh, I expect everyone to see me to be like, oh, Ajarn NoNie or anything like that. But in the end, I keep telling people I'm nobody. I'm like this. I speak what I feel. I speak what I say. I'm not thinking too much. Headache. What if you think too much? Oh, I'm sitting with female monk, and I should be polite, calm down or anything. But no, I lie to myself. But anyway, we do Dhamma talk. We sharing a life experience,
Mm-hmm.
with Dhamma, with Buddha, something like that. It's so simple, but I don't need to be sadika, this thing naka, like too much. If I think too much, I cannot sit and talk to you what happened to me. You know? Like we cannot talk about Buddha anymore. Right? So make it simple.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think too much. Yeah. And love yourself. And the first person to forgive yourself. If another people you couldn't forgive, take some time. Yeah. When you're ready, when you can do that, just do it and then forget it. Move on. Next day, next life, next time, next you can start every day, not new day. So like, okay, I born again tomorrow, something like that. Just make fun with yourself. Relax. Good mood and positive vibe and loving kindness will come, and you will feel like, oh, I love myself. Oh, thank life. Thank you everything. This is all the good vibe in here, and after you can help people or share people in this way. Because for me, like all my life journey, I want to I'm really happy with myself. I'm really, really happy myself. But the thing is, I just don't want me. I'm happy only me. I don't care about anybody else. No, I'm not have that thought, because I feel like I'm too happy with myself. Time to share. I give to you my happiness. Give you. I want to share my happiness to other people to be happy like me. And after like I pay it forward. Giving, giving, giving. And I die alone. I don't care anybody. Bye. I go. So like this is what's my life. So like just like this, and I'm nobody. Yeah, people like see me a be Ajarn, NoNie, or anything like that, or like yeah. So just just they can remember me. I'm okay. But what I want to remember, I'm be about my energy, what I share, and my experience can help them something, can guide them some situation to make them feel like happy with themselves. Yeah, that was enough. Like Buddha tried to tell us, and don't expect and don't dream or think too much. Oh, I have to go to be Sodaban level, Skita Kami level, Anakri, and okay. I think finally I can do Olahan level. Oh my god, it's so easy. Is it Atta? Ego, think too much, dream too much, hope too much, expect too much. I want too much. Just like, okay, I've come alone, die alone, but I'm die with happiness. They will boss me to somewhere nicely. Also go to Nirvana. Nirvana is a thing, it's not negative energy. It's all positive and good vibe and peaceful. When you feel it inside you already close to Nirvana. Nirvana can be here. Also, don't need to believe the body there. Here and try and just feel good with this feeling. When your mind feel this, your soul feel this a lot. When you die, they will bring you where the place you like, where you feel. Like Thai people say, when you die, go ที่ชอบ you go where you like easily. It's like a you not even hurt yourself. We talk about that. Hurt outside eye, hurt body feeling, and hurt heart feeling. Actually, if you hurt deeper, become so deep pain, hurt feeling also as well. But like a fix first, one by one. Fix hurt by body, have illness, sickness. Yeah, we have doctor, we have nurse, we have hospital, we have many healer, we have Thai massage, we have everything. Yeah, can help. Or you have cancer, anything, go hospital, take chemo, or smoke weed, up to you, your choice. So, but for the heart, you have to work on yourself. Nobody can help you. Therapies or anything you pay very expensive and sit and talk. And after, you need the medication, you get depressive disorder, get a pill, and it make you can sleep. Yeah, but the thing is, nobody can help you because the things happen here, inside here. It's work. Fix the feeling you feel by yourself. And after, when your mind good, your body will be good. Today, I taught my student about it. I have one of my Muslim student. I taught him about he have some illness with himself. I said like, can he keep repeat that word like what he have a problem with him? Stop that word because you keep telling yourself, not telling me, telling everyone. You want the first person hear about your illness is you the first person to hear, and you speak it out. So you keep repeating, focus on it. Your body will remind you, make the program. I will be sick like this forever. But if you don't think about that, like, okay, I will be fine. Now, in this moment, how you feel? You say, I will feel good to talk to you. I have good food. Yes, remember and enjoy this moment. Yeah, and make it a lot and keep continue if you can. Yeah, after new program in your body, like mind leading, always leading the body and the soul. So like everything good is good. Like a Olahan, everyone still have the feeling, of course, because they're still human. They still have to eat and they have to go to poop. I can say, yeah, of course. So, but the thing is, they have feeling, but they not get deep in the feeling. Like, okay, I pain my stomach, I have to poo or poo. But some people are, oh, so painful, I need to go. Like, that too much inner, too much. When you get that too much, this is have memory program like feeling, attention, remembering. So that's this the problem. Like people who have trauma, because they have that effect to them, and then you that make that like go deeper by they keep reminded by plus the feeling fear or scared it's gonna happen again. Or if I do this in the future, oh my gonna happen like this again. They will keep you make yourself repeat this memory back, and you this memory back you keep in here, and you push them in the future to scare to not to think about gonna happen to you again. Beware or scare in the future. So you not stay in the present again. You didn't fix yourself anyway. So that's why like try to talk to yourself, understand you can forgive, you can forget. Enjoy the present, work on yourself. The most important thing. Yeah. This is life. Look difficult, no, but actually easy, You not think too much.
It's not difficult, it's just simple. So
Yeah.
yeah, just like
Yeah.
the topic that like
Uh,
don't be struck by the second arrow.
mm, mm,
Maybe just like The Buddha's teaching is not that difficult to understand. It's actually
Mm.
very simple, and if you follow the words of the Buddha and just to the very fundamental, to the
Mm.
basic, just everything arise and then cease, arise and then pass
Mm.
away. So don't try to hold on to
Mm.
attach to it, and then some people just like hit the arrow
Mm.
to themselves over
Mm.
and over.
Mm.
That is not good. And
Mm.
so how can we fix it? Because as
Mm.
as I mentioned, like in the
Mm.
Thai Dhamma talk or
Mm.
English Dhamma talk, people keep repeating about this topic that, oh, I did something in the past, I did bad thing in the past. I know
Mm.
it's in the past,
Mm.
but now don't just hit yourself with a second arrow. As the NoNie said, like, yeah, maybe the solution, the way out of it, is to accept the truth
Mm.
and then forgive.
Mm.
In order to forget what had happened in the past, maybe you just try to learn to forgive yourself first.
Mm.
That people can make mistakes.
Mm.
Everyone here have made mistakes in the past, but it's not gonna be something that gonna define you in the future, in this moment.
Mm.
Everyone just the same, make mistake, and we can learn from our mistake, learn, forgive ourselves, forgive other people, and then move on. It's not that difficult. But if you really love ourselves,
Mm.
just love ourselves, and then for me, it's it's good to be here,
Mm. Mm.
in here at the moment. So everything in the past have shaped
Mm.
me to this very moment. So it's just something that I should look back
Mm.
with the gratitude,
Mm.
and I've learned from that and then move on. So the way not to be struck over and over by the second arrow, for the
Mm.
mental painful
Mm.
feelings, that just forgive, forget, move on, and then learn to love yourself the right way. As here David Martin
Mm.
said,
Ay.
follow your heart, listen the little voice. You have to care of yourself before for share, and take care of other person in right way. Maybe we should like step back and then trust the feeling inside, that maybe it's time to heal yourself first.
Mm.
In order to move on, you have to heal yourself, as NoNie said, talk to yourself. Because and then admit to yourself that actually we have many filters.
Mm. Mm.
When we
Mm.
go
Mm.
to
Mm.
work, we have one,
Filter
in
with the position, with
with the
the.
position, with
Mm.
the people that you
Yep.
communicate or have, like in your life, and
Yep.
with the other people expectation. But try to stick with yourself,
Mm.
know who you really are first,
Mm.
and then you cannot live this life for other people opinion.
Mm.
What if you die tomorrow? Are you gonna still be that person for other people's opinion, for other people expectation? No,
Mm.
you're gonna do something for yourself. So just remind yourself with the marananusati
Mm.
about the death. What if we're gonna die in like 5 minutes? What if this is gonna be your last day here on earth? What will you do? What will you do? Will
Mm.
you keep reminding yourself of the bad experience in the past?
Mm.
No, right? So
Mm.
yeah.
Just try to stay in present. And actually, I have my secret. One thing I want to share. My secret is, about right thing and wrong thing. I think it's all like just about the concept, about the program you create by yourself. It's not true, because always like my right thing can be your wrong thing can be my right thing. This is an assumption. This is concept. You make it. This is you trick yourself to create your atta. This is inside with consequent with expectation. But actually nothing right, nothing wrong. Should never be right, never be wrong. in this world. But everything we all learn and try to understand. Because in the end, you are the one to got the answer. What is good or bad for yourself? That's what's the most important. Hmm. Yeah. Life's life's a lot easy more than you thought. But don't think too much. Every time over difficult when you think too much. Keep thinking. Oh, I learned this, I learned that. Because you learn so much, you understand too much about things, but this is make you think a lot and you stuck with that program from that book, from this journey or anything. But how about your heart's feeling? Do you ever hear them talk? Do you ever discuss to them how they feel? Yeah. So that's the most important, to talk to yourself, try to understand. But when you understand clearly and you feel like um to feel good until you love yourself, you feel like, oh, so love, so good, and you want to share is what's happening to you, you share. Buddha sharing his experience by his wisdom from what's order his journey, and he shared what he learned actually. Yeah. Even sometimes he borrows some knowledge from another past life to teaching. So that's what we learn. But the thing is, you should not have any atta with Buddha. You think of Buddha as a friend, as a someone like a you can learn from him like a your own senior from a life university, but he just same university, world university, but before me 2000 more than 2500 years ago, and you like a read his research or his journey life or anything. You think like that, you will feel closer to him. You will have less atta with him. You not expect him like, oh wow, I have to be this. It will make you have atta. You have how to say boundary between him and his knowledge already, because you think he like, oh wow, oh my god, like a god, something like that. But actually make it simple. He also human, you also human. We also learn from each other. You also my teacher, you know. Everybody gives a comment, anything like, you my teacher ka, swadika, you my teacher too. Everybody my teacher. Yeah. And just learn and understand. But in the end, this body become a dust, and my soul, my spirit, I gonna go where I like, where I feel good. That's enough. I don't think too much like, oh, next life I gonna do good karma, good, I gonna go to heaven, I gonna nirvana, I never come back to earth again. That's crazy. That's imagination, that atta, ego. No, go where you like, feel what you feel good, and follow them. Go with the flow. Life will be easy. Not think, don't judge, don't expect, and live is simple. And the first sense you hear from your heart and you feel that, trust that one. Trust that first feeling every time happen. But if that happen, going to be wrong or negative way, maybe you might think, tiny thing a little bit. What is gonna make in the positive way? Yeah. What is will make going to be in positive way? Positive, not negative. But when you plus with another emotional and negative or worry about future, it's always gonna be negative because you go too far. But if you stay in present, you can flip everything to be positive. But if you think about the past and the future and what the fear or the scare or trauma from the past and future and the hope and expectation, you stuck in between here, avoid them, cut them out, and tweet to positive. I'm thinking too much. I'm gonna be headache. Oh, I'm gonna have wrinkle. Oh, stop thinking. Let's drink water. Done. Stay by now. Know yourself. What are you doing? First feeling, first sense, always good. And make them become positive. Live to yourself, discuss to yourself, and happy to yourself. Life will be super beautiful. Even you in the wrong, in the bad situation, your car broken or anything, but okay, I still can smile, This often happened to me at the time. I can say like I'm a kind of unlucky person. Always something happening, but I like, because even like spend so much money and drink. Who hurt myself? Who hurt? Yeah, who hurt me? Me. I hurt myself. I use this feeling, hurt myself. And sometimes, kick the car out. Hurt my feet. Hurt my heart. Who's stupid? Me. So Then I feel like, oh, anyway, maybe I might miss someone, have a good high heart, stop the car and helping me. It's always work, not over 5 minutes, someone helping me. The power of universe, the positive vibes always bring the good thing. I believe that because this happened to me. I don't want to call the magic a miracle, but this is real happening to me. When you trust the positive vibe of the power of universe, will brought you in the good way. Or you trust the positive, good loving kindness to yourself, they will attract people from the same frequency, same energy. Like, oh, attack you to me to you, like here, you know. So it's so simple. If you want to meet good people, good to yourself first. They will attract another good people to come easily. But if you have another expectation or negative thought, they're gonna attract the same thing to you. They're gonna expect something to you as well. So be clear, be kind, and be love and forgive. You can do life more easier. Yeah.
Okay, so from Dharma Learner, he said, "Thank you, Ajarn, for explaining the meaning in terms of lay people. Your explanation sounded familiar to Western therapy. Interesting to put it in those terms. Thank you." So I think today you've learned from maybe like Buddhism
Mm.
context and then with the spiritual context, things like that. Yeah,
All together,
all together.
or something just good for your mind and your body and your
Yeah.
soul. That's
So that.
because the Dhamma is the nature, right?
Mm.
This is the nature of human life, human
Mhm.
experience. Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
so gonna greet Luisa, Manal, Bhumika, Yankee Apple, Karuna, long time no see. Good morning, Ayya. Bhumika, nice to see your friends. Dhamma
Hello.
learner, good morning, Ayya, and to everyone joining here today from New York.
David is the one who came last time, the one who helped me to put the gold in the temple.
David.
David, the a Canadian
Oh,
boy who came with me last time. I
hello,
used your body
David.
pen today.
Hello,
He's my
David.
student. Yes.
Hi, Indie. Indie
Mm-hmm.
Art. สวัสดีค่ะ Variables from Louisa. Jim McCarty, good afternoon from a sunny island. Best wishes. Hello, Jim McCarty. Hey, Maria. Oh, David said good morning.
Good morning.
Sanjoy Barrow. Sanjoy says Satu. Hi,
Tatuka.
Kita. Kita say
Kapunka.
Namo Buddhaya. So, yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
So, I think today is a good session that we can, discuss about that you have learned about the feelings,
Mm-hmm.
about the first and the second arrow.
Mm-hmm. Pew, pew, pew.
Gita said one needs to be extremely careful with whom one associates. There are many beings not sincere around us, so one must be very cautious and use mindfulness. Yeah, you should be mindful and you should be careful about who you associate, as the Buddha said. I don't know in
Mm-hmm.
English, but in Thai said like คบคนเช่นไรเป็นคนเช่นนั้น the one you associate is the one you're gonna become.
Mm-hmm.
If you associate yourself with the wise people, and then you're gonna be listen to the wise words more. And if you associate yourself with the one who like maybe like do drugs or something like that, and then you have a tendency to do drugs, something like that.
You be friend with funny person like me, you're going to be funny like me.
Yeah, so always trust the Buddha and the Dhamma, as the Gita said.
Yeah.
Like, the Buddha said about one thing that the Kalyana Mitta is the whole, very important. This is like the whole process of the Brahmachari. Like when you gonna follow the path, the noble eightfold path, to have good friends, to have wise friends is gonna be like the utmost important.
Yes, good people will connect to you or around you. Yeah. Yeah. But like a little bit go back what I said, like when you're kind to yourself, you love yourself in the good way, in a positive way, always attract people all around you can be good. If you want to change the world, you want to change everyone, start from yourself first. Yeah. You can lead everything in here. from here, from tiny heart, from tiny here, another can affect to many things around you. Just start from you to be honest, sincere to yourself, and love yourself, and grow the love of yourself a lot and sharing. That's gonna be like make everything better. I can tell. Yeah, life's
He,
easy more than you thought. Don't
he
think.
does say there's many who come to a Buddhist but not sincere. It's hard to find Kalyanamitta. Buddha is the
Mm-mm.
greatest Kalyanamitta. Yeah.
Mm.
Now that he passed away, right? The Buddha has passed away a long time ago, but now we still have, um, the Buddha as the model,
Mm-hmm.
and also we have the Dhamma, the teachings of the Buddha, as as a friend
Mm.
for us to like, which is good and which is bad. He had encountered
Mm-mm.
many things in his life, and he said like, okay, this is the good path, this is the wrong
Mm-mm.
path, and it's good to have the Buddha as the Kalyanamitta, to
Mm-mm.
have the teachings of the Buddha as the Kalyanamitta, so you know what is good and what is bad without have to experience for yourself. Sometimes some things you don't really need to, oh, I want to see hell that is really exists or not, I should go to hell first. It's not something like that. If the Buddha said, oh, this is not good, this is the way lead you to hell, so I don't want to do that, something like
Mm.
that. So he just like, yeah.
Don't think too much and don't atta with everything.
Yeah.
Make it simple. Stay by now. Life easy.
And Lusa said, this is great advice. You have to start with self love first and then it radiates to everything else. Yeah.
Yes.
If you
Lisa.
love yourself wisely, it's just like the word atta, atta samma paniti. Atta
Mm-mm.
samma paniti is one of the auspicious thing, I don't know in English. เป็นมงคลเนาะ Atta samma paniti
Mm-mm.
is just like you have to set yourself
Mm-hmm.
right.
Mm-hmm.
So if you start from yourself, like heal yourself,
Mm-hmm.
start with the self love, with the wisdom, with the
Mm-hmm.
right wisdom, and when you fool
Mm-hmm.
by yourself, you don't depend on someone else. You fool by yourself, you know what is right and what is wrong
Mm-mm.
with the words of the Buddha, and then after that you can set yourself in the right way and it radiates,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then it gonna attract, you're gonna be attract to the right group of people,
Mm-hmm.
to the right teachings. Yeah. So start from yourself.
Yeah, start from yourself and be kind. And actually, you can use like Pom Vihan for with yourself.
Brahma Vihara for
Yeah.
the loving kindness,
Yeah.
compassion.
Mm.
What is the third one? Mudita. I don't know in
Mudita is like
English.
a support. Another people happy, you're happy, I'm happy. Mm.
And
Yeah,
then
the last one
equanimity.
Ubeka. Equanimity, like
Ubeka,
that one.
equanimity.
Because something you couldn't control, you can use this one, the number 4.
Mm,
But the thing you can control inside your system, use number 1, 2, 3. That's
mm,
good. The number 4 is like for the thing you couldn't control, the things outside you.
mm,
This is called peaceful way to deal with all the situation happen from outside. From the inside, you use the 1, 2, 3. From
mm.
that, yeah,
Yeah.
easy, right?
You have the good qualities in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Loving kindness,
Yeah,
compassion, and
compassion.
mudita. I don't know.
It's like
Support,
supporting.
gratitude. No, not
It's like
gratitude.
when you're happy, I'm happy. Not jealous, not anything.
Mm,
It's
mm,
like a
mm, mm, mm,
support, emotional support in feeling to other people. Yeah, that one. 1, 2, 3. Work inside here. Good.
mm,
And then ubeka number 4. What the thing you couldn't control? Anything happen to your car, to your house, or anything? You use this one from outside. That's all. I think this was a good key. This is for me what I learned when I live in India. Like, this will make me like, happy with myself. I feel so good. Yeah, I just want to share.
Yeah. So start with Brahma Vihara first.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Ka. Thank you to Ka.
Now Malena said, thank you, Ayya and Ajarn, for taking time for what? For today.
For today. Yeah.
Okay. So today time is up for today's discussion, right? Time is up. I hope you from it's good to hear someone's like the real life experience
Mm-hmm.
for the advice for the many things that
Mm.
we can share.
Yeah.
Oh, Jim said mudita translation can be sympathetic joy or
Sympathetic
joy for
joy.
others.
Ah, okay. Thank you so much.
Joy for others, good actions.
Yeah.
See, good vibe.
Thank you so much, Jim.
Okay, so yeah,
Okay.
let's meet again next
Next time.
Thursday. Next time. Thank you,
Next
everyone.
time. Thank you. Have a beautiful day and sending loving kindness from Thailand to you.
Sadhu, and then we can say
Sadhu.
sadhu 3 times.
Okay.
Sadhu,
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Anumodhami. Namaste. Yes, next time. See you
See
next
you.
time. Have a good day.
Have a beautiful day.
Hi, Jim. Goodbye.